Liverpool's summer of transformation could be set for its most headline-grabbing act yet. With talks accelerating and Newcastle beginning to understand their limitations, Alexander Isak looks poised to join the Premier League champions in a deal that could rise to £150 million, setting a new British transfer record. For a club once famed for its fiscal restraint, the numbers are eye-watering, but so is the trajectory being plotted at Anfield.
Isak's potential arrival follows an already elite-level summer of acquisitions.
Georgi Mamardashvili has been brought in from Valencia to solidify the goalkeeper position and safeguard Alisson Becker's injury situation. Jeremy Frimpong and Milos Kerkez have added thrust and tactical width in both fullback roles as they look to create overlapping width to a new build structure. Florian Wirtz, Liverpool's most technically gifted midfielder since Thiago, arrives from Bayer Leverkusen with a £115 million price tag and a remit to invent opportunities. Then there's Hugo Ekitike, a £70 million bet on a 23-year-old with shades of Benzema in his game. Yet despite these signings, the sense around Merseyside is that the puzzle remains one marquee striker short. Enter Isak, the long-term target of certain Liverpool executives. The 25-year-old Swede isn't just a goal scorer, he's a game controller, a space manipulator, and a lethal final action creator.
In a team that thrives on speed, interchanges, and positional rotations, he is the definitive fit and evolution.
It's not just about how many goals he scores, it's about how many his teammates will with him on the side, as a player who can become the focal point of greatness. And unlike Arsenal's £65 punt on Victor Gyökeres, Isak comes Premier League proven, tactically fluent, and ascending. The gap between good recruitment and great recruitment.
Edwards is proving it once again, and for me, it was never a second in doubt. Critics, and let's face it, multiple rival fanbases, are already braying about FFP, PSR, and the supposed black magic behind Liverpool's continuing spending spree. The reality is far less glamorous and far more intelligent than social media accounts would have you believe.
This rebuild is not built on oil, sugar, or fantasy football. It's built on elite-level player sales and years of financial prudence overseen by a man who's seen it all before, Michael Edwards. Already this summer, Kevin Kelleher has moved to Brentford for £18 million. Jarell Quansah joined West Ham for over £30 million, a remarkable fee for a player with such limited top-flight appearances. The departures of Luis Diaz and Darwin Núñez, both expected to bring in a combined £140 million, are still to come.
Harvey Elliott, long admired by West Ham and Aston Villa, could generate close to £50 million.
Fringe players like Owen Beck, Nat Phillips, Kostas Tsimikas, Tyler Morton, and even Federico Chiesa could easily take the Reds' summer sales north of £250 million. This is how a modern superclub operates, especially when the guidelines are met and not challenged. You sell players who no longer move the needle, and you reinvest in ones who can create new edges and growth. In this sense, Liverpool isn't spending like a club in chaos, they're spending like a club in control and will look at how to add trophies rather than allies. Should Isak arrive, he will instantly become the focal point of Arne Slot's evolving system, a system designed for intelligent runners, technical fluidity, and forward dynamism.
The idea of Florian Wirtz operating just behind him, with Rodrigo, potentially, and Salah, or Chiesa and Ekitike, flanking either side, brings back memories of Liverpool's most iconic attacking tridents, but with even more intelligence and craft. Isak offers not just a physical presence, but tactical clarity in abundance. His ability to drop deep, play on the shoulder, or drive through central lanes gives Liverpool options they simply don't have right now. He's not a facilitator in the Firmino mold, nor is he the chaos agent Núñez became. He's somewhere in between, but at a level very few strikers in Europe can match, and the price tag is indicative of that.
Yes, the price is enormous. But then again, so is the ambition of a team on the brink of domination. Arsenal spent millions on a striker to stay in the conversation, taking their toll to £1 billion since a noteworthy trophy was won. Liverpool are about to spend £150 million on one to add to a side which jogged to the finish line last year. And if Edwards completes this one final act of brilliance, then a fourth Premier League crown in 6 years might not just be likely, it might be inevitable.